Yo, what's up, Duff here? We're heading out on my version of the V9 range test. I've heard people talk about, range and what it's projected and all that kind of stuff. I don't know that I've heard of someone that's actually done a legit range test, actually rode it to the point where the battery is nearly exhausted. So I'm gonna try to do that. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be different than most range tests that I've done in the past, where I would just go on to long open road with 3 lanes of traffic. Actually, the last range test I was going to do was on that Master V4 when I had that horrible crash. So yeah, I'm not doing that. With this wheel, it's just going to be more scenarios akin to how this wheel will be used, in my opinion. Just kind of getting around on the slower side, going 20-ish, keeping it around 20-ish, and see what kind of mileage that results in. So I'm just going to be riding all over the greater downtown Naples area. Might visit some spots you've seen before and see how the V9 holds up. I am running the InMotion app, and I do actually have my wrist-mounted GPS on as well, for accuracy's sake. Did I mention it's another beautiful day? Temperatures in the low to mid 70s, sunny, warm. Beautiful day. Yeah, I'm not sure when you'll see this video. I actually have a couple other videos queued up ahead of this. I have a riding video that I did after I made the change to the suspension settings, where I dropped the pressure down to 120 psi. I have that queued up, not public yet, and I also have a video, my Dunkin' Donuts ride. I did Dunkin' Donuts ride yesterday. Again, that is not public, although all those videos are currently available to my members. When I have videos up there, I always make them available. Not always, most of the time. I don't know, 90% of the time. I make them available to members first, and those videos have been available to the members since I posted them. So yeah, this might not post until, I don't know, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm not sure. So I am thinking about going the route that takes me to the Greenway and then all the way down to the beach and back. And along that route, I might stop at the Cabana if it is not swamped with people, because it's season, things are much busier here all the time. So if it's not swamped with people, I might stop at the Cabana and grab a beer. I haven't done that in quite a long time, so we'll see how it works out. So I pointed out before how the V9 does not come with any pads, and with me, since I don't always use pads with my wheels. Newer wheels I do, because they all come with them, but it doesn't bother me that it doesn't have pads. Some people it might. I do notice, because 2 reasons: because the wheel is thin, and the bow-leggedness that I have, I have zero contact with the shell, so I'll get a little bit of wobble action, but it's nothing I can't control. So, but you could definitely put pads on here if you wanted to. I realized today or yesterday, I don't remember, even with all the content that I posted, all the talking I've done about the wheel, talked about the charger, all that kind of stuff, I don't think I ever mentioned that this is an 84-volt wheel. I don't know that I've mentioned that. So yeah, this is an 84-volt wheel with a 750 watt-hour battery and a 1,000-watt motor with a peak power of 2,000 watts and 90 Nms of torque. So there you go. There's your specs. Okay, so right now I'm in the bike lane of a pretty major roadway, but this is really the only time during this ride that I should be in that situation. Cruising low 20s. Sidewalk here is on the shitty side. Nice little test for the 16 millimeters of travel air shock suspension on the V9. Down, down, and up, and down. Yeah, it's working good. I can tell I haven't been doing much riding lately, because usually when I don't ride for a while, when I do extend my time for the first time, I can feel it in my calves. They almost feel like, I don't know, almost like a little crampy, like they want to cramp. Normally it goes away, but I can definitely feel that. Let's see, we are a little over 5 miles into the ride so far. Let's see if I can check battery while rolling. Let me see if I can. Let's see how coordinated I am. Kids, don't do this at home. InMotion. Okay, it says on the app that we're at 83% battery, 5 miles in. Okay, this is kind of a hill. I was asked about how it does on hills. I guess a bridge is a hill, right? Sort of.
Awesome.
Hey. Sort of a hill, not really, sort of. All right, now I'm going up this terrace, but the grade is minimal, but let's see how it does. All right, no problem, no problem. Take a seat for a second and just check my stats, see where I'm at. So I'm at 79% battery right now, and my GPS distance is 6.14 miles. So in theory, this is looking like I said, between 20 and 30 miles, 25-ish maybe. I don't know how bad it gets at low battery, so that's to be seen. But I just need to pace myself accordingly so I don't get stuck somewhere that I don't want to be stuck. Okay, just rolled past the cabana. It looks busy, but I might be able to find a seat. I'm going to go to the beach and turn around and maybe hit it on the way back. We'll see. TBD. It's been a little while since I've taken you in this tunnel where everyone puts their footprints on the white paint. Looks like there's more footprints than when I was here last. Surprise, surprise. Another nice thing with a wheel, this size and weight, is it's very comfortable in situations with other people. Very easy to go, very slow. Very easy to navigate around potential obstacles. So yeah, V9 is well suited for this environment. All right, I think I should have enough juice to get to the beach and back, I think, with a little bit more to spare, so that's the plan. I'm always a very fluid planner. What you doing there, buddy? You gonna go? You gonna go? You gonna let me go? Okay, thanks. I make up plans as I go. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And I think what my plan's gonna be here is I'm gonna go to the beach, back, stop at the cabana maybe stop and get coffee as well. Beer and coffee in the same range test, that's kind of interesting. And then if I have a significant amount of battery left by the time I get close to the house, I will run it out on the greenway that's very close to my house. That's a good spot for me to burn remaining battery on. So yeah, there's my plan. I'm sticking to it, hopefully. Coming up one can be a little tricky with my regular wheels. Sometimes I have to reach up and grab the handrail. Let's try to avoid that this time. Haven't been down here in a while. They're setting up for another wedding. This is a spot that they use for weddings. This ramp was not here last time I was here. They redid this whole railing. So yeah, cool. Just taking a breather and then going to reverse. I'm at 8.25 miles, 72% battery according to the app. Okay, we are officially reversing direction. And I'm gonna buzz by the cabana, and if I see a few seats available, I'll sit down there and grab a beer. Planes are so loud. Yeah, I've been on all sorts of uneven surfaces, sidewalk and road alike, and V9 feels good. I think I've hit the sweet spot, at least for me, as far as what kind of PSI I need the suspension at, which is 120, and I have 40 in the top chambers. Works for me. Okay, just a single Miller Lite. Got to witness a little bit of drama. There was these kids that were there, and they all looked super, super young, really young. But they had IDs. They gave their IDs to the female bartender, and she looked at them, and then she showed them to, I guess, her boss. And long story short, she declined to serve them. And the kids were not happy. The one kid called the bartender an entitled bitch, yeah, and stormed off. So, yeah, got my one beer of excitement at the cabana. So we're rolling again. Next, I'm just going to be backtracking through Naples, the Baker Park area, and onto the Greenway, and then I will be routing to Dunkin' Donuts. So far, this has been really nice. It's kind of like a throwback, It's like a throwback to the days of an 18XL or I don't know. I mean, except this has suspension, but it's kind of nice not having to watch the world go by at a blur speed. Kind of nice. Briefly riding with significant traffic. Briefly. Let's see, we are at 13.25 miles so far, according to the GPS. Let's talk about pedal comfort. After being on this wheel for 13 miles, I would say it's about average. My feet don't feel terrible. They don't feel fantastic. I would say it's about average. It's, yeah, I've had better, I've had worse. For a $12.99 wheel with $50 off if you use the code DUFF at checkout. Can't complain. We are now at Dunkin' Donuts. Just short of 15 miles and 68%. Oh wait, no, it's not connected. Hold on. 47%. At 15 miles. Not bad. Okay, so I was 47% there at 15 miles. And I need to probably run off at least another 10 miles at least, right? Need to verify that 25 miles is easily doable. So I guess I'm gonna be doing some circling back here. I'm going back into the neighborhood area where I can just kind of take advantage of some big circles to get some mileage on this thing. Unfortunately, I'm going to probably be holding coffee this whole time because I can't drink it with this helmet. But that's fine. Let the mileage continue to accumulate. Yeah, I think that's kind of my goal. Get to 25 miles and see how much battery's left after 25 miles. It's getting later in the day. It's now 5 o'clock. I need to tend to Elsa, and you know, it's Sunday evening, so I don't want to be out riding super late while someone on their Bentley ignores me and just pulls. Oh no, I'm sorry, it wasn't a Bentley, it was a Genesis. Wow, they make Genesis look like Bentleys nowadays. So anyways, yeah, see if I can get to 25 miles and see where we're at that point. Okay, we have dropped to 34%. It's rolling voltage, or rolling percentage, just under 18 and a half miles. So yeah, 25 might actually be a pretty good number here to get there. So we'll see. I'm cruising this circle that's about 2 miles around. Thinking I'll do one more lap here, and then I'll head closer to the house to see if I can get there. Feet are definitely starting to hurt now. 18 miles in. 19 and a quarter. Body's just feeling achy. Knees are a little ouchy, achy. Found this nice wall here. I'm taking a 2-minute break, sip some more coffee, and then we'll resume. Still got to try to squeeze 6 miles out of this thing. I've had no speed limiting. I mean, I'm going a little slower just because I know I'm lower in battery, but I'm still doing 18, 19. Okay, across the 20-mile mark. I'm almost at 21 miles. I've been on, well, I haven't been on the entire time, but since I started the GPS, it's been 2.5 hours out on the V9. It's a long time to be in a V9, but I'm now going to be circling another neighborhood and then see where I'm at after that, and then see if I can get that last 25. I get the 25 miles close to when I would arrive back at the house. So that's the plan. That's the plan. I'm getting tired. Okay, just took a look at the app. Down to 15%. 15% battery. No indicators from the wheel yet. No. Okay, I'm on my last bar in the wheel and it is red. I've got. There we go. Hear that? That's ironic. It just started to beep. All right, so we are at, where are we at here? 22.5 miles. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go much further. Slowed my speed down. I was able to get the beeping to stop. So we'll push a little bit more, not much more. 10%, 23.5 miles. I'm just I'm doing slow loops here. Keep my speed 10 to 15, just looping here. I think this is gonna probably be my last loop though. Not being sure of the behavior under 10%, I don't know. I don't wanna eat shit, all right? I'm being honest, I don't wanna eat shit. Let's loop again, looping. My feet will be happy to get off, believe me. Oh, I'm glad to be home. Yeah, that was a long time. That was a total of 2 hours and 44 minutes total time. Again, it wasn't all riding, but it just, yeah, I'm ready just to sit down a little bit. Finished off at 8%. Other than that audible warning, I didn't get any tilt back or anything. Got that audible warning to basically slow down, but then I kept it 10 to 15. I did not get any more audible warnings. I'm down to 8%. 24.2 miles GPS. So I think I probably could have just looped really slow and probably gotten that last 0.8 of a mile probably. So in a pinch, you could get 25 miles out of this, but yeah, I would say 20 would be more enjoyable than trying to stretch it to 25. I would say that I went, for the majority of that ride, I probably went between 18 and 21 miles an hour, I would say. So, but it performed well. Performed very, very well. So yeah, there you go. there is my V9 range test. If you found this video interesting, please think about giving it a big thumbs up, or even 2. I guess you can't do that though. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you're going to subscribe, you can hit the notify bell that's over there somewhere. Feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below. What do you think of those numbers? Remember, it's a 750 watt-hour battery, so I think that's pretty darn good, actually. And don't forget, it can fast charge at 10 amps, so you could charge this thing in a flash and be out on the road if you wanted to. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you could. Let's see. What did I forget to say? Oh, big thanks to my channel members. Channel members are over here. Appreciate my channel members. Channel members get various perks, including getting videos released to them first normally. Like, they'll see this video probably a day or 2 before the rest of the public. And yeah, I think that's it. It's a Sunday evening. We're well into Sunday evening at this point. Hope you had a great weekend. I will talk to you soon. Until next time, Duffman out.
Thank you.